Overland Park to Independence. This is the Line of Scrimmage podcast. As soon as y'all, your big homie Brian B. Shynin in the building. Hold on, y'all. There I am. Hey, what's up, y'all? Let me get my guests on for a second as I try to work with StreamYard. Hey, there they are. My bad, fellas. Look, man, I'm still new at this thing, man. We keeping it rough, rugged, and raw right here on the Line of Scrimmage podcast. And join my illustrious guest first. Y'all know him. He's gonna break it down for you. He ain't gonna never tell no lies. His name is Coach Brooks, man. He's my brother. What's up, man? How you feeling?
What's the word? What's the word, man? Just liking the odds being a little even in the NFL, man. A little NFL talk been a little different this week, huh?
Show you right. Joined by me as my dog. He wake up earlier than me sometimes. B-Dub, what's happening, man? How you feeling?
What's good, fam? How's everybody doing? Y'all ready for this? That number 2 defense in the league. We rolling, baby. We rolling.
Hey. And of course, last, but definitely he's least too. That's why he's last. Y'all know I gotta give him shit. My dog, Big Reece. What's up, dog? How you feeling, man?
Oh, man, I'm good now, man. You know, I had a couple setbacks in the last few weeks. I'm winning right now, though.
And so are the Chiefs. Get the dub last Thursday, 19-8. First glance, Coach Brooks, what did you see?
What I told you I was going to see. A damn circus. Look like a damn alternative school in there, man. Doing what they want to do. But Nick Bolton silenced some people about them coverage skills. My man was getting in the zone, getting busy.
All right. Reece, what you see, man?
Hey, man, fuck this. You know, I called you after the game. I was hot as a firecracker.
Yeah, so I don't know why you waiting.
I was pissed because you went to Coach Brooks' folks. I'm pissed. And I'm tell you why. It ain't got shit to do with them players, dog. It's that motherfucking coaching. Now I'm about to come raw now here. I'm about to come raw. It was that coaching, dog. That short yardage shit we got going on. This motherfucking Broncos give 190 yards rushing per game. And we want to come out and throw this ball this goddamn much. You got them 3 best interior linemen probably in the league. You got a damn right tackle. You paying like he a fucking left tackle. You got a veteran left tackle. And on 3rd and 1, what the fuck we do? Let's put Tony in the backfield and run this ball. Fuck no. You put a helmet on the helmet, you run up their motherfucking ass. What we need to do is drop one of these fucking tight ends or drop one of these receivers off the roster and pick up a fucking fullback and tell Pacheco running up their ass every fucking short yardage. Every time we got short yardage goal line. And that's what the fuck we need to do. That's why I was pissed off. It was the coaching. It wasn't the players.
Definitely need a Sherman.
Yeah. We got to come on, man. Coach, you got to put your people in places to win.
Yeah.
That game shouldn't have been that fucking, man. We should have had 27 at half.
Clyde got to go.
Should have been 28-0 walking into half, and you get the ball at the start of the second half. It's 35-0 right out the gate. No,
I was pissed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, B-Dub, right to you. What was the thing that stuck out to you? What did you see from that game? What did you take away?
The inability, like we talked about the week before, of sticking with the run. They missed that Eric Bieniemy getting in them and getting in Andy Reid's headset, Nagy's headset, saying, run the ball. You got Pacheco. He's falling forward for 3-4 yards when he's not gaining. So, you know, he's the hardest running back in the league. Stop giving those 5-6 carries to Clyde. Just go ahead, keep pounding the rock with Pacheco. Throw the screen when they start coming in. That's when you throw that screen game to McKinnon and let him roll. So, yeah, my biggest thing was, man, it should have been 28-0 at the half, but we kept playing around with them and let them catch feelings. They only give up 43 yards. 43 yards. That defense was balling.
Let me tell you something. The thing that pissed me off the most, and that's what we should do every week. What pissed you off during the game? Yeah, that we should start it off with that every single week. There we go. That's what we're gonna do that. But what pissed me off
to the highest
most
level
during the game, exactly, was that punk ass roughing the passer penalty at the end that cost us the shutout. I believe that was on 4th down, right? I believe that was on 4th down when we got that roughing the passer call with Mike Edwards sack Russell Wilson. They didn't get the touchdown, and then they get another
That was some
down.
bull job.
I hated that, man. I wanted
That
this
was some
defense to get that
bull
shutout so
job,
bad.
boy.
I did.
And that's what pissed you off.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what you telling me. I'm
hitting
him with that Denzel. That's what you telling me. That's what pissed you off on that game. Is that shit?
Yeah.
Man, what about something that that fake field goal shit that pissed you off?
Well, see,
Hey, Coach Brooks, that inability to get 3rd and 4th and 1, that shit ain't pissing you off?
Well, that
y'all already said that.
You don't,
man, fuck
you don't
that.
deserve to win. If you can't get 4th and 1, can't deserve to win. I'm not that mad because I knew what I was gonna see. I told y'all when we ended the podcast, I said, listen, it's finna be some bullshit. Andy ain't taking it serious. We got a short week. They think it's a little bullshit. We're gonna roll out the little ball and play. There was some bullshit, man. Bullshit.
Well, now with the defense, as you see, 82 passing yards allowed. That's it. 8 points allowed. 4 sacks, 3 takeaways. Y'all, this defense is just, and I know it's Denver. I know it's Denver, but you can see it on the field, bro. They are outstanding in so many ways. The thing that I love the most though is how Spags just absolutely turns it on when they get past the 50-yard line. We talked about this on the Arrowhead Allies podcast the other night, but I'm gonna show you an example. Denver gets past the 50. This is a full set of downs. This is 1st down, and immediately they stonewall the run. Another view of the play on 1st down. Chris Jones.
So nice seeing that 32 and 50 right next to each other.
Hey, Coach Brooks, you see they filled the gaps they supposed to fill on that play too.
I see us putting linebackers. I see us putting linebackers in the 8 gaps when we should have a nose guard.
2nd down, sweep action is not working.
That wasn't bad by Naughty either, right there.
There you go, bro. Give him his credit, man.
He almost got hooked, but he got back in there.
He got back in there.
Yeah, he got back in there. Good stick. I mean, he playing better than I've seen him play.
He is. You can see it. 3rd down. Nothing there for Wilson. Sack time. Oh, almost. That pissed me off too.
Man, I had something like that in real life last Friday.
Was that Dana who missed that sack?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's what happened when you're 5'9". When you're 5'9", hey, when you're 5'9" DN, boy, them arms ain't that long, Shynin.
That lean, boy.
All right, so Denver goes for it, and this is 4th and 1. And just look at the aggression that they come out with.
Well, when you can get off the ball like that,
boy.
When you can get off the ball just free like that, ain't nothing like it.
Boom. They shot up out that motherfucker, boy.
Ooh, Karlaftis. Yeah, man.
Hey, Coach Brooks, Karlaftis got off good. You see that motor?
I see that B gap bandit motor. Yeah, I see it. But around the edge.
Hey, the crazy thing about it, baby, word on the street, we about to have some more help on that D-line coming Friday. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, it's definitely there. I got tipped off. I was telling Shine, I got tipped off last Friday.
He was putting his kids in that school?
About McCole and Frank, and now both of those coming to fruition. So it's supposed to take his physical and then look for that to be done, and we'll have playoff postseason Frank in the building, add to O'Menahue and Chris Jones and the rest of them.
What you say? Oh shit! What you shake your head for, Coach Brooks?
Save your comments. Save them. We'll talk about that later. All right, we
look. Coach Brooks already fired up.
We're gonna get into that.
He's about to get another pissed off comment.
Just save your comments. But fellas, that's back to the play. That was my point. When the Chiefs get past the 50-yard line, when the opponents get past the 50-yard line, it's something about Spags, and he really lets the guys loose when they get to the midfield, the logo. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing?
Oh yeah, he real aggressive. And what it is, I think what it is for real this year, he trusts that back end.
Mm-hmm.
They playing faster. He just trusts them more. They more aggressive because they, in sports, when you get comfortable, you don't have to think. You reacting more than thinking. Because thinking, let's be for real, that's what practice for. That's what film studies for. That's for the thinking shit. Once you hit the field, you supposed to just trust your eyes and see what you see and just be aggressive about it. And they being aggressive, they playing faster. He trusts them boys more. So this is what you get. So now he said, okay, fuck it. We can hit you with this, with single high safety, bring that ass. We can zero blitz your ass. We can do all type of shit. And that's all it is. He trusts him. That's all it boiled down to. He trusts.
He cooking up the gumbo real early this year.
Yeah.
Saving it. But they so confident in the back end.
Man, that helps.
They all in everybody's hip pockets right now.
As long as we can keep hiding Justin Reed, we good.
Oh shit.
He's been balling.
There they go.
He's a victim.
Every time we talk about secondary.
He's a victim. I'm just gonna tell you, he's a victim. That's why you're seeing Edwards so much. He's a victim.
All right, so let's take a look at an interception that Nick Bolton had.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
watch this. Watch this re-step track. Where's it at? Stop playing with me.
Good depth. He got that depth.
He did, didn't he? How Russell Wilson didn't see him?
Because he Russell Wilson.
How?
He
I mean, I get it, but we'll see another view from it coming up in a second. But I want to see what Russell Wilson was looking at, and this might be a disadvantage to his height. But Nick Bolton ain't even, Nick, and that might be an advantage for Nick Bolton for him not being that tall. Here we go. Here's the other look. What was Russell Wilson looking at?
Shit, so Jared Judy.
He started.
So he was just looking at the receiver. Yeah,
that's
right.
Right there,
you're right,
bro.
Reese. Yeah, you're right, Reese.
He's staring him down.
Yep. Yeah, he ain't looking at Nick Bolton at all.
And see that. And then and all that was with Nick Bolton is what I used to tell my nephew when he played in Nebraska. I used to say, hey man, let me ask you a question. Why you ain't getting more depth at linebacker? He say, well, the coaches said, and I used to tell him, I say, I don't give a fuck what them coaches say. I said, bro, if you ain't got no action in front of you, I said, where the fuck you think they at? I don't give a fuck if your coaches, we want you at, this 7-yard shit. I used to tell him, fuck that 7-yard shit. If you ain't got no action in front of you, they behind you, get depth, and then come up and make that play.
Yeah,
if something do happen in front of you.
You don't chase the underneath no way at Mike. If you're in the drop, if you're in the middle, if you're getting in the hole, you don't chase the underneath. You hear in, but you don't chase it.
That's what.
You know what I'm saying? You keep it in front of you, cover 2, cover 4, you keep it in front of you, make the tackle.
Make the tackle in front of you. That's what I'm saying. He got that depth.
He saw Nick Bolton shuffling, man. Like usually, if you're gonna get the depth, you sprinting there. But once he stared him down, then he turned to go. He turned to burn. But at first, he was just shuffling in the hole.
Yeah, let's take another look at it.
But that's what he.
If you're a film study, you know Nick Bolton struggled with this, man.
Yes, absolutely. It was surprising.
Okay, now, hey, did the few weeks of being hurt and watching what was my man name? Tranquil play coverage. Did that help him? Could that have helped Nick Bolton?
There wasn't no threat to nothing.
No, I'm saying, but watching Tranquil, being able to drop back in coverage, you think that might have helped Nick Bolton? I ain't saying put pressure on him to play better, but he might have learned something in them 3 weeks off from Tranquil, because Tranquil did play safety in college.
That's a great play by Bolton, though. Just to sneak in there. He's not like Russell Wilson doesn't see him at all.
This is a terrible. This is terrible for the Broncos, though. Like, you got max protect, 2 tight ends on one side. You got 2 receiver. You got 2-man routes, and then you see the zone, and you don't even take the check down. That's what the zone's for. You got to route.
Hey, B-Dub. That's what happened, man. When Russell Wilson tried to throw it to that 3rd-tier wide receiver,
and it ain't
that third tier.
No, they ain't got it, and that secondary is too dope to be thrown against right now, man. They are playing lockdown coverage right now, like we talked about a couple of weeks ago. It's the fastest that they've gelled together. And Spags,
Man.
now that he knows that Cook is balling, Edwards is balling, both of his corners are balling, he can do whatever he wants right now. And they're not getting the pressure that they want to get as far as
Not
sacks.
yet.
They're not getting home yet 100%, but that's going to change the more that he continues to do what he's doing.
You see here, man,
Ooh.
Chiefs defense has allowed a touchdown on just 8 of 61 drives this season.
You know what, man?
That's ridiculous, bro.
Yes.
And now that we went in the conventional way, it's really pissing me off, this sports talk, man. Like,
talk to us, Coach.
Stephen A. talking about some, we got the Chiefs at 4. Why? Because we ain't dazzling, razzling.
Oh, yeah, you know that's what.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The only team we lost to, they 5-1 too. Everybody else losing to doo-doo. Losing to the Browns. Losing to the Jets.
Hey, shouts to my man Clay Windler from Red Tribe Cinnamon. And look at these stats right here, bro.
Man, that's the best I've seen.
Yards per game. Fewest points per game allowed by the Chiefs since the 69. We're not even talking about Marty's Chiefs.
Right.
We're talking about Hank Stram's.
Ham Stram, boy, that Stram.
Like, this is ridiculous. Look at the you can see the 95 and the 97 numbers right there, at 14 and 13 respectively. But the 69 Chiefs only allowed 11.2 points. And we're talking about the AFL, fellas. The AFL, they was throwing the ball all over the place. Scores was going up all over the place in AFL. AFL was not NFL ball, bro. It was two different balls that they was playing. So, and you know how many Hall of Famers is on that Chiefs 69 defense, right? Plenty.
Plenty.
You got Buchanan, you got Curly Culp, you got Bell, you got Lanier, Johnny Robinson, Emmett Thomas. That's like 7 Hall of Famers on that defense, bro.
Man, listen, it's exciting from a defense perspective to watch them fly around, have fun, get to it.
It is.
And it's just one concern on my end, man. I just can't.
What is it?
Can't get past it, dog. Like, that middle just be looking suspect, boy. I ain't gonna fake it. I just, bro, it bothers me.
You talking about middle of the field or middle of D-line?
Middle of the line of scrimmage. It just looks very, especially if Chris Jones ain't in there, it looks very vulnerable. And Chris Jones, we know, is going to do Chris Jones.
Yeah.
You need you a gap filler because Chris Jones going to take whatever one he wants.
Yep. He's got that freedom to go inside and outside on any play.
Hell he want to go.
Any play, and Spags already said it, man. He will do what he wants to do, and you'll see them on the field sometimes, going at it. No, I'm going inside on this one. No, I'm going outside. You go back inside. So, yeah.
But one thing I have noticed on rundowns, he does, when it's an obvious run down, he does jump to the inside more than the outside.
Right.
I will give him that.
Yeah. He's gotten better with it over time. That used to be one thing I seen Brian tell Brian all the time, man, he doing what the fuck he want to do.
Yeah, there he is, the shark.
It could be some help on the way, as Big Reece alluded to earlier. Shouts to C-Dot with the scoop. And B-Dub with the scoop earlier too.
Spoils.
So like, all right, B-Dub, you mentioned it earlier. Playoff Frank.
Playoff Frank is undefeated.
But I think
I don't need him. I don't need him in the regular season. This defense is gelling way too much. But what he does do is he brings that little bit of comfort to GK, and he helps Karlaftis. That's much more.
See,
Karlaftis was able to grow under the tutelage of Frank Clark and working with Tamba. And I think that he misses that a little bit. So I think you bring him back, especially the rest of this regular season. Whatever you get from Frank Clark during the regular season, man, that's an added bonus. But whatever he can instill in Karlaftis to help him bring to the next level, and then when you get to the playoffs, Frank's going to play. Frank likes to take the regular season off. We all know that. We've seen it. It's on the back of his on his card. But when it comes to the postseason,
he's gonna show up.
The best in the business, especially for the Chiefs. One of the best in the business when it comes to sacks and wrecking games.
I think one of the most underrated things that you see about Frank Clark is how he set that motherfucking edge.
Yes.
It is set.
Yeah.
It is like people be, he gonna get the sacks. He gonna get the sacks. Take your no football knowing ass over there. He sets the fucking edge. I don't care if it's boot, stretch, sweep, it's set. No B-gap bandit, set. His arms is long, makes the tackles, bro. The energy that I'm talking about some pullers, all that. All that Frank Clark does on the edge. That's what I admired the most in his tenure here in Kansas City. Setting that edge.
I love how the passion.
Yeah.
And the way he fired players up as the old shit used to say, his swag. You know what I'm saying? He say about 10 years ago. He just got it, man. Like he played with a fire. Even if he don't raise his level, he makes everybody else's level rise up. Just from his intensity. Hey, I'm because my thing is this. I got my brother, we got into it on I ain't gonna say got into it, but we was going back and forth on Facebook. He's like, I don't see the point of getting Frank Clark. Listen, I go back to this. The Legion of Boom. They was a great secondary. I ain't knocking them. But people forget they was playing an 8 or 9 man rotation on that fucking D-line.
D-line.
And they was fresh. The games that fucking D-line didn't get no pressure, that secondary didn't look as good.
Right.
So if you can rotate 8, 9 motherfuckers, fresh. And then in the fourth quarter, if the game is tight, you put your 4 best fresh players out there and say, this is y'all shit, go get it.
Right. Get home.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And then on a 2-minute drill, be able to run them off. Bring a whole nother 4 on.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm about. And that's what I was trying to tell my brother. I said, man, trust me, if we just only had 3 motherfuckers on the D-line, I'd be like, don't get him. But right now, like, man, get his ass. Let's play 8, 9 motherfuckers. Who you got? You got Jones, Karlaftis, Clark. You got Miniu coming back. You got Dana. You got Coach Brooks' boy, Naughty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying you just got so many people, man, now. Keep them fresh.
Yes, along with that, look, man, this goes along with the Chiefs playbook and winning Super Bowls. 2019. Who do we get I know we got Melvin Ingram in 2020. Nah, I think Ingram was 2020. No, we got my man from Baltimore.
Oh, yeah, Suggs.
We got Suggs in 19, okay? In 20, we got Melvin Ingram.
Dunlap.
We got Carlos Dunlap.
Right.
It's Frank Clark. Frank Clark is in that role now of the late season edge rush pickup. And those guys have proven to be monstrous at some times. All those guys played a role in the Chiefs' success. So yeah, man, I'm definitely loving the Frank Clark pickup if it happens. It ain't confirmed yet.
It's confirmed. You know, you know how I know it's confirmed yet. Somebody told me he was in town last week checking his kids to the same school that they were going to last year.
See, and
I'm just throwing that out there.
When I got that tip last Friday and I was sitting there and I was like, okay, I can see that, especially gave all the money back. He's going to come back maybe for the league minimum, a little bit more. And then, I got hit with the other one. I was like, let me sit on this for a little bit because I'm not for sure. I like the Frank thing. The McCole thing, I was like, let me sit on that for a minute. So, but yeah.
Here we go. Let's transition to the old. Hey, this is the Line of Scrimmage podcast powered by StarK Media. StarKmedia.com, baby. We keeping it rough, rugged, and raw. B-Dub, Coach Brooks, Big Reece. Yours truly, be shining. But look, man, we got McCole back on the team. The first question I have with McCole being back in the Chiefs uniform is what number is he gonna wear?
Shit. Richie James ain't doing shit with him. Well, just take it off his fucking back.
Muffin punch. And
what number is he going to wear? I don't know. We'll try to figure that out.
What we used to do, boy? Get up out of here, dog. It's over with.
Got to go.
It's over, man.
So people, some people are confused about the McCole pickup. There's a lot of things been going on with these receivers. Justin Watson got hurt, injured his wrist during the game on Thursday.
I thought it was his elbow. Wasn't it his elbow?
Or elbow. Yeah. My bad, not wrist. His elbow. He dislocated it.
Dislocated his elbow.
Now they've moved it to a contusion.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
so he'll be back soon.
Contusion won't be on IR, maybe 2 weeks.
Okay, so Justin Watson, Richie James on IR, and then you got Washington muffin punts. Look, man, McCole has always been a great special teams guy. He fits a role on this team that we desperately need, which is a spark on offense and on special teams.
All those gadgets.
I love the McCole pickup, fellas.
Yeah, he can run the jet sweep, and nobody else on the team can run it.
Fuck that shit. I'll run them deep. We gotta have somebody open that shit up. Don't get me wrong. If McCole 1-on-1 and you give him a simple route, he can beat almost anybody in the league. I'm just saying, we need something to open that field up because MVS ain't it.
No, we talked about that last week. MVS.
He too light in that ass. He too light in that ass, boy. He thin. He need to be out there hooping, not playing football. Shit. I like the McCole move, man. Shit. I mean, know the playbook. Just bring them in. Just go.
And it's
the same shit.
It's comfort and trust with Mahomes there as well. You know, he's got that trust built in with Pat. And so
I gotta say this. So I was at the game Thursday against the Broncos. It was about 4 or 5 times, I swear. And this is why I think it's something else going on with the Sky Moore shit. I don't know. He's just shitty at practice. I'm saying because it was 4 or 5 times, man. He beat his man off the line like fat. And Pat never even glanced at his ass. So it's something going on. He don't trust him. He don't like his work. It's something going on, man. I'm not saying Pat don't like him. He just don't trust him. Because I'm like, damn, there he is right there. He wouldn't even look at him.
I don't even noticing him in the game, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't even looking at him.
Like the camera don't look at him.
Nah.
I don't see no cuts. I don't see about no cut, nothing. Like I don't be seeing dude, man.
Yeah, well, who's to say that some of those plays are designed for Sky Moore? Let's just say he might just be running his route hard. I don't know. As far as he's been a disappointment so far, I'll admit, because I thought that he could be 1,000-yard guy, both running the ball with the gadget plays and his receiving yards, of course. But he's just not getting the job done, dog. And I think trust goes a long way in this thing because, look, man, if it's 3rd and long out here at Arrowhead and it's cold and we need a big play, like, are you going to come up with this play, Sky Moore? Can I guarantee that you're going to get open, that you're going to make them? Remember we talked a couple weeks ago against the Jets when he did not make the proper sight adjustment and move his route like he needed to or adjust his route on the fly. It's those important nooks and crannies within the Andy Reid offense that you got to have. And he just doesn't have that yet, man.
See, and I think especially when it comes to receivers, I think it's 2 types. Well, just players in general. It's 2 types. One that know they can do it, and one that need to figure out if they can. I truly believe if Sky Moore have a breakout game, let's say he get a game with 6 catches, 120 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I think that confidence is going to go through the roof, and that's going to help him. But he need one of them big games to get his confidence going. Like some dudes just say, shit, I know I'm made for this shit. And they go out there and ball out. And other people got to have some type of game to make them feel like I belong. And other people just believe they belong.
He got to walk up to Patrick Mahomes, thump his motherfucking ear. Hey, man, throw me the motherfucking ball.
Yeah, he might have to get tough with him. Throw me this motherfucking ball, Pat.
Throw me the ball, man.
He might have to.
I tell you what, somebody who has the ultimate chemistry with Patrick, Travis Kelce, these guys are just unfair, completely unfair. And it's not just the skill set that they have. This is the example that I've been referring to the whole time when I talk about Kelce and Mahomes. Bro, he points to where Patrick needs to throw the ball.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous to have two quarterbacks on the field. I was so blown away when Herb Street pointed this out. Watch Kelsey. No. Go over there. Go over there. Like, bro, really? It's such an advantage, bro.
Yeah, to be able to see there and sit in that zone and see the play before it happens, and to be able to direct him,
man.
and then Mahomes to be able to trust him. You know, like you said, there's two quarterbacks on the field, and they're both running the same offense in their head, and it may not be the same offense that Andy dialed up, but they got this. They're on one accord right now, and you can't beat that.
It's selfless. Nah, go over there. They open over there.
He knew he was in trouble. He knew he was in trouble. He needed a quick read. His eyes was at him. He's like, no, I already seen it.
That's what it was. He knew he was looking for his ass. Like, don't throw this shit.
But it's ridiculous, man, how in sync these two are. Here's another example. Just so the many throws that he was making to Kelsey, he just finds a way to get open. And this is what Sky Moore and these guys need to do. Find the holes in the zone. Just
good shit right there. That shit right there.
Let me sit down.
We're gonna run this back too. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it back. But just look how Kelsey maneuvers. He went the opposite way of where they went. Let me run that back again. He went the opposite. Route, bro. Look at that. It's not
cheating.
Yes. This is backyard football.
Nah, this the one I like. Watch his ass.
Ridiculous, man.
I'm telling you, it's a cheat code, man.
And honestly, I think that's one thing Travis Kelce don't get everybody, he's athletic, he got wiggle, he got loose hips, he moved like a black dude and all this shit. They need to give him more credit how smart he is. I don't think he don't get enough credit for his brain, man.
I think he is more I think he need more credit how cool he is.
Yeah.
Like he be doing, he catch the ball, bro. This is the NFL, dog. This is not, bro. You are not at the Turkey Bowl on Thanksgiving, dog. He caught the ball, pitched
it back that ladder,
It didn't move. Like he wasn't worried about nobody.
But they go back to what Shynin was saying. He's like another quarterback. He know where everybody's at. He don't have to do all this shit because he know you supposed to be here. It's like a quarterback when he throw the ball. People say, "Man, how did he do?" He knew he was supposed to be there. I mean, shit.
Supposed to be on time.
Yeah, every time, dog.
And in the press conference after the game, they said he wasn't supposed to do that. They said he just does it. They said he does it in practice. They say he just flips the ball to whoever.
Right. He sees what he can get away with in practice, and they won't say anything to him. And he's just pushing the envelope to see what he can do in the game. And Andy and Pat give him that freedom, but they're on that same page, and so I need them to stay there.
You ain't lying.
But what I was saying with the other receivers and what you were saying earlier, Reece, when football, you got to play. You can't think. You have to play. And now you can see how fluid Travis Kelce, he's out there playing, bro. Patrick Mahomes, he's out there playing.
He also gets the middle of the field too.
Yeah, that you get more space, yes, and more freedom too. I know, you can't compare Kelce to these other guys. He's a vet on the team. He's been in the offense. He knows everything about the O.
It's hard to float around if you out there on that edge, Brian. They rolling the zone to you. Got a man in the flat sitting there, all the fast people over there.
I get it. But they gotta be more free in how they play though.
I know what Brian's saying. They almost look robotic out there.
Yes.
He trying to say they should be so loose, it's almost like playing in your backyard when you're just out there having fun. And you can almost see that they are thinking as they run in their route. Okay, I'm supposed to go 8 yards. 1, 2, 3, that's 8. Let me, you can tell they thinking. Just go out there and fucking play ball. Fuck it.
Except for Rice so far, and he's starting to build that camaraderie with Pat. Rice is doing his own thing, and he's starting to build that trust with him. If he just continues to catch the ball consistently, I think he's that guy, that's going to start taking more and more of Sky with 2 wise plays.
And that big motherfucker, he always fall for it after he gets the ball.
Yes. He's not like Wrong Way Robinson was back in the day. He's going to go north and south, man. He's going to keep going the way he's supposed to go.
That's one knock though about having a room that's so deep. You know that you got so many reps. You got to get full advantage of them reps.
You got to catch the
behind you. So that may be another reason why they're running robotic like that. Fuck, let me go. Oh shit!
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You saying they looking over their shoulder, basically.
Look over his shoulder, man. You
Look
know
over his shoulder, honey.
I tell you what, honestly, what I've seen so far, you know who the best route runner might be? But the motherfucker ain't catching the ball, Justin Ross.
Yes, sir.
His route running is pure as fuck.
Yes.
Pure.
He just can't catch that ball.
Not consistently.
No, he can't. That motherfucker right now can't catch A's from the prostitute, dog.
I don't think he been out. He been out of military. You gotta get back in game mode.
Oh man! All right,
he starts catching the ball. Then MVS starts. He's on the bench, man. No more cardio for MVS.
Shit, fuck on the bench. He's gonna be he on the block.
Man, look, please, we need
that
because nobody's stepping up to be that number one. Outside of Kelsey's your number one no matter what. You can label him tight end, wide receiver. He's the number one receiver on this team and will still be the number one. Okay. So you got to have somebody else that's going to step up. And so Pat doesn't key in on Kelsey every single time that the pressure breaks down. And I still think, Pat flees the pocket a little bit way too fast because he still has trauma from Orlando Brown Jr. last year. I mean, he had maybe a second and a half before Olay was coming his way, because dude couldn't stop nothing. So I think he's trying to get into that mode of staying in the pocket a little bit more. But when he leaves, man, his first read is Kelsey no matter what.
Y'all imagine if we get that fullback, man, and you see Mahomes coming out them play actions.
Man.
That's what I want. Because I tell you what, you can go ahead and hang old Jody up. Because shit, this is what 2-3 straight years he been hurt like a motherfucker. Give me a fullback. Get his ass and give me a fullback, dog.
I'll be looking forward to seeing him come out there too, man. He's talented, bro. But the best ability is available.
Availability, dog.
Right, he like Anthony Davis, Mr. Street Clothes.
At them Lakers for you.
That leads us to our last thing of the night. Look, McCole will not be wearing Jody Force's 88. No. He can't wear number 2 because that's Joshua Williams' number. And I've been looking, as we've been discussing tonight, on what number McCole can actually get now.
3.
3 is retired. Jan Steiner-Rud.
About 9. We got somebody 9?
Blaine Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert is 9. I'm looking through the teams. We got a 13. Cornell Powell is 14. Of course, 16 and 18 are retired. The 20s, there's no 20s available. 20 is Justin Reed, 21 Edwards, 22 McDuffie, 23 Drew Tranquil, Sky Moore, Clyde, Jamari Connors, 27.
Right.
So I'm thinking McCole goes to the 80s. So I'm thinking McCole will be number 82. I'm gonna go 82.
87. Tamarick Vanover.
Bro, that's Travis. Like we don't have Travis Kelce on the team.
I'm tripping. I just think about Tamarick Vanover, man.
Look, 82 is available, I think. And
Spider-Man. What about Spider-Man? 89 open?
85 is open.
What about 89?
I'm looking for 89. I'm not sure.
Uh-oh. Got the new Spider-Man in town, dog.
89 is open.
There it is.
89 is open.
I hope he don't, though. I hope that motherfucker Richard James, he been in league minimum since he been in the league. Go ahead, Nicole, slap a little something. Get your 17 back.
Right.
So he could be, let's see, 80. Now, Richie James, he on IR. He ain't giving up that 17. So the choices can be 85. It could be 82, 80, 89.
80.
I went with 82. I'm gonna go with 82.
Man, hell no, man. Dante Hall, man. Go forget that, man. 85.
Man, that's Debo, man. That's Debo.
I was thinking Dwayne Bowe too. Before Dante. I guess that's probably recency bias. But shouts to Dante Hall as he's going to enter the Ring of Honor, right? B-Dub this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend is his weekend. All the ambassadors and everybody's coming back in town.
This would be the funnest part about watching them teams, boy.
Yeah.
82 should be retired? No. Why? No.
He's not retired.
Chiefs
His name is going up in the ring.
It's only 2 more numbers the Chiefs should retire. 15 and 87. That's it. The Chiefs
What about 95 at this pace?
No, you can't. Chiefs can't retire no more numbers, dog. The Chiefs have retired like 10 numbers, bro.
They had to retire all the numbers to keep us interested all them years, man.
Bro, they can't retire no more numbers.
The trauma we went through, coach.
No, 89 is not retired. I don't know. 89 ain't retired.
Oh, it ain't Jason Dunn.
No, Jason Dunn just had it not too long ago.
Yeah, 89 is not retired. But look,
I didn't know. So this is the I didn't know this was the alumni game.
Yeah, this is the alumni game.
Yeah, this alumni game.
I got to call Eric. Eric Dub gonna be in town.
Eric Warfield. Let me go.
Yeah, I got to call my boys so we can get on these drinks and shit.
Because I know Dante's in town. He was at the little style event last night, and the rest of the fellas are coming in. I talked to Dana earlier today and said they got a nice weekend playing for old Dante.
Yeah.
Weather supposed to be good too. I might get Eric out on that golf course this weekend.
And he gonna whoop your ass.
Oh man,
just like me.
Hey, doesn't matter how much I drink and shit. You know?
There it is. When you start pounding that 100 proof on the back 9, boy, it's hard.
You know how I do it.
Oh my God! All right, we're gonna end it on that. Look, man, appreciate y'all joining us on the Line of Scrimmage podcast. Shouts to Star K Media. Hit up starkmedia.com for all your Chiefs needs. Of course, we're gonna be back at it next week once again for Coach Brooks. For B-Dub, for Big Reece, we up out of here as I try to get my video cracking. I think. Hold on. Let me get the video. There we go. I'm still new at this, y'all.